All right, and let's take a look at your first matchup tonight. Tonight first up we've got Lucie and OSW.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Well, these two are actually part of the final Square One qualifier bracket. OSW winning the bracket and Lucie getting third place. So definitely no slouches here.
Yeah. Obviously, we've got a lot of good contenders here. Both players have definitely demonstrated their skills in zone battle.
For sure.
Definitely going to be a sight to see.
Definitely. I know OSW very much the pro PPT player. I wonder how they'll they seem to have translated their skills pretty well in this game.
Yeah, both games are speed capped, so it seems like it'd be a little easier to transition compared to something like Tetris or Tetris.
Oh, we have seen a lot of players transition from those fast uncapped games.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Caboozle definitely being the biggest one of them all. Firestorm is also another very good uncapped speed player that we see. Anyway, let's get to this.
Here we go. Alright, we got an interesting piece start, but we're going to see both players going for those quick up stacks. That seems to be what the meta has devolved to. Well, not devolved, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. OSW doing a bit of 6-3 stacking. Oh, and that's going to be a quick top out, actually.
Wow.
That is some insane speed on OSW's end.
142 drops per minute. That's
only 18 seconds.
Those are some uncapped speeds. You don't really see too many players going 2 pieces per second in one game.
It's
and the perfect really start from OSW. That's another.
Oh my
round.
Goodness, that was another quick top out. Okay, that was some quick stuff from OSW here.
Even faster than 100 APM. Oh my goodness.
Lucie's gonna have to try and change their strategy a little bit here.
Yeah, I can definitely see it right now. They're starting to play a little lower to the board.
Yeah, definitely playing a lot safer, doing a lot less upstacking. It's a lot better to err on the side of caution here.
That's for sure. Especially from what we just saw.
OSW getting some very good damage in. Lucie going into zone, not a fully charged one, but that's still going to send 23 attack to OSW, which gives him ample time to counter.
For sure, you know, 3/4 zone. Oh, but that
Z misdrop is going to definitely cause some problems.
Seems to have resolved it. Are we going to see it? Yeah, there we go.
He's going to get an ulti with 40 attack. Yeah, Lucie has no choice but to zone here. Looks like trying their best here to not top out. Manages to cancel out the damage that OSW sent.
Very well done.
Lucie is definitely at a bit of a disadvantage here.
OSW's raw speed already at 3/4 zone again. Hasn't even been too long. There's a full charge.
Yeah, well into ooh.
Wow.
Lucie just did not have the pieces there to downstack that.
OSW is moving right now.
Yeah, the speed right now from OSW is insane. Lucie has a bit of a slight misdrop, but that's definitely not the end of the world right now.
For sure. OSW with that 6-3 stacking. Oh, forcing Lucie into zone again. Oh,
Lucie only able to get one line in. That is not. This is definitely not Lucie's set right now.
That's for sure. But, hey, Lucie's not out of it quite yet. There's still plenty of games to be played.
Yeah, no. It's only the first match, so there's definitely more time for Lucie to bounce back. Losing the first match does not necessarily mean you're going to be out. We are doing round robin after all.
Yep.
OSW got a few teaspoons in there, getting Lucie bit on the ropes. However, Lucie has a fairly manageable stack right now. Garbage is a little messy, but that's to be expected.
Can't be perfect every time, even in phase 1.
That's right. And now we move on to phase 2, so the garbage is guaranteed to be messier.
Are we gonna see another ulti?
OSW is trying to find something here. Just could not get that ulti. Still got a 48 attack perfectors in there. That's still really good.
For sure.
However, that garbage was also really clean, giving Lucie ample time to use that to her advantage.
Well, this is pretty interesting. OSW only had a quarter zone. Lucie firing off a full charge. This is
definitely
a bit of a mountain to climb.
Definitely their chance to come back from this. Sending 50 attack, which is definitely a very strong zone right there.
Even for like a deck of Hexatris, that's
yeah,
very impressive stuff. Oh,
bit of a misdrop on OSW's end. That's actually going to top him out.
OSW with the early zone ending, and that took out a lot of damage potential, and Lucie on the board.
Yeah, down but not out.
That's for sure. Bit of an interesting start for OSW, but it's pretty clean now.
Not something you can't downstack.
Oh, and
a fractal,
Lucie,
very nice.
Lucie forcing an early zone from OSW. Able to tank a lot of it.
Didn't have to waste their own zone here. Getting a good downstack going, up to 17 lines. 34 attack, that not as sizable, but that's still enough for OSW to activate zone and try to cancel out a good chunk of that damage. There's a lot of incoming damage for OSW here. But still manages to take care of it very nicely. Doing some clean down stack.
Phase 2 in a pretty decent spot now, so.
Yeah. Both players playing with really good efficiency. OSW with that triple kick. It's only a double though.
Yeah, that was an interesting T-spin double, but I think that was a pretty good solve.
Yeah, that was a very good. That was a very good way to clean up that stack. Lucie in the middle of a zone, trying to play for a bit of efficiency here. Setting up a T-spin, manages to get it perfectly fine. Sends 41 attack from a deck of Hexatris. That's some pretty good efficiency right there. OSW ready to counter.
So this is a full zone, so given OSW's score, this could go straight into phase 3.
Yeah.
And
it does. 48 attack, that's going to be a lot for Lucie to try and counter. Has to counter it right now. Or else deal with the cheese that's coming up later. And unfortunately, the cheese is coming, whether Lucie likes it or not. Oh, let's get. That's going to be game 6. We're now 5-1 to OSW.
Yeah, a little C-spin opener now from OSW. That's a little different. Oh, and the perfect clear.
Oh
no!
Oh, just barely misses that perfect clear. That's unfortunate. Forgot to rotate that piece once more.
But you know, that might have actually been a little bit better for OSW. Maybe not to take the perfect clear, because perfect clears, they send a half board of garbage, but that's going to be in phase 1, a half board of clean.
Yeah.
So who knows? For all I know, it could have been intentional.
Who knows? It could be a strategic decision.
Yeah.
We can choose to believe it like that. Lucie with a bit of a misdrop ending zone prematurely. However, the stack is still not in a terrible position. Just needs to... Oh, goodness! I just looked over.
Speaking of misdrops, we had OSW
that was a very big... But still manages to clean it up really nicely, and that's actually going to top out Lucie there.
Wow.
Ooh. My goodness! That was some very good recovery from OSW. Bringing it into match point.
All right.
Lucie with a bit of a starting misdrop here.
OSW with a perfect clear opener without the perfect clear. I don't think
Yeah,
that
let me
was
get the
one,
perfect
but
clear. Hold the perfect clear.
naturally.
I mean, that's my signature.
I like my cheese.
Looks like Lucie was trying to get that S spin in there, but just did not get the S in time. Had to opt for tucking a T in there. Both boards in a relatively clean state.
That was a nice little kite on time from OSW.
Yeah. Really good to
Are we gonna
find
see an
those.
eye spin? No,
We
geez,
are
that's not an eye
That's
spin.
that is a bit of a bad misdrop at that part of the board.
Geez,
Looks like
okay.
OSW just. Oh goodness.
I don't know if any of you watched the Stackies. That happened last December, but OSW, I believe, was one of the nominees for Misdropper of the Year. And
Bit
I mean,
unfortunate.
OSW speed, it's gonna happen, but
Yeah, it's really it's pretty hard to balance speed and cleanness. It's possible. It's just not very easy to do. Gotta say though, despite the misdrops, OSW has been consistent in recovering from them, except for that one instance, which was a bit unfortunate.
Some very good
This
LSP
speed and
on OSW.
efficiency from OSW is fantastic.
Oh, and we got the
Lucie-
T-spin triple tower, 2 T-faces in a row. Very clean.
That could not have gone any better for OSW there. Lucie trying their best to get some extra line, but double 48 attack to OSW. However, OSW is going to use that garbage and use it for his own zone.
Yeah, OSW didn't have to take any, didn't have to defend it all in his zone. It's to do whatever they want.
Sent a sizable amount of garbage to Lucie. Lucie, unfortunately, closing up their well. It's kind of hard to read from a distance, but that's still going to be enough damage to counter.
Yeah, squeezes
Get rid
out
of-
the T-spin at the very end.
There's still a lot of garbage that Lucie has to take care of. Definitely going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. OSW putting on the pressure. Lucie's starting off a zone with some pretty good efficient attacks there. Getting 22 from 10 lines. Pretty good efficiency.
That's for sure.
OSW doing some downstacking. We're in phase 3 now.
Yeah,
Both players want to try as best as they can to avoid getting garbage right now because it's going to be extremely messy, and playing cheese race is not optimal.
yeah, you don't want to be
We're gonna play
downstacking
efficient.
a lot of cheese while your opponent is just has free reign over what they do with their board.
Lucie definitely getting a good amount of efficiency, is still going to have to take some garbage in. OSW's stack is looking extremely tidy right now.
This is going to be a little bit rough for Lucie because OSW has a little bit of a zone advantage and definitely lower on the board to do a lot more with the stack. And with
Like
OSW
Lucie's ready
speed,
to
they can
start
really-
it. Oh, that's
Jeez.
not going to be enough. And
Pressure was
OSW's going to
2-1.
actually take this match. 7-2. Thankfully, we don't start yet again with another complete sweep.
Yeah.
Lucie
about it.
manages to break that curse of the opening with a sweep.
Squeezing that point in, very certain. I like to see it.